19% of the way. Keep in mind, a correction in market terminology is 10%. A bear market is 20%. And a kind of a crash is 30%, right? So I like this trade because if it goes up, I win. If it stays the same, I win. If it goes down, I win. And looking at the 30 to 60 days, I'm going to go out to 58 here, you guys. This is course 1, lesson 3. This is where we introduce the put spread. The put spread is still my favorite strategy. It's really, really basic, but it's so clean. And the reason why it's clean, you guys, you can see that it's currently trading right here for this futures contract, the 650. This is the 650 contract as well right now. I can go all the way down here at this. Let's just say I went to this furthest 5 delta, which is the 4900 strike. I did a 100-point wide spread. I'm getting, if I lock it here, right? If I lock it at this 225, I'm going to be able to get $100 after fees and commissions. The buying power is going to, in this account, is going to be insignificant, getting way over the 12%. These are the rules that Awanza was kind of going over some yesterday when he was giving you guys a test. So I'm getting over $100 after fees and commissions. My buying power is not that much because I'm receiving at least 12% return on my capital. I'm having no wider than a 100-point wide spread. So this is my potential max loss, but I don't worry about that. And my delta is no higher than a 15. This is a 5. And if I want to figure out how far I want to be away from after the money, you want to be at least 7%, ideally double digits. I'm taking the 4,900 and I'm subtracting this number and I'm dividing it by this number. That's the last number. So I'm minusing 6054 and then I'm going to divide it by 6054. That's giving me the percentage. Right here, you guys, I'm 19% away. 19% of the way. Keep in mind, a correction in market terminology is 10%. A bear market is 20%. And a kind of a crash is 30%. So, but we're darn near a bear market away with this trade with 58 days to go. And we're getting over $100. This is why I absolutely love the bread and butter put spread, because I can be crazy far away. And the only way I lose on this, especially when you consider that I know how to adjust and I'm using that green, yellow, and red zone type of scenarios to be able to adjust, the market has to do something extraordinary to beat me. It has to drop a ton to beat me, because when I adjust, you can believe that it's like the market's had to go down like 25% or something like that from where when I originally put the trade on. Because when I adjust, I'm going to move it another, some more percentages away. So I like this trade because if it goes up, I win. If it stays the same, I win. If it goes down, I win. As long as it doesn't go down in a huge way, I'm going to win. It's almost every scenario except a huge drop that I lose. It's all about having an edge, having a probabilistic edge. And these probabilities are high, in my opinion, super high. The delta is telling you got a 95% chance of winning at expiration. That's real. Before we continue with the video, I just want to quickly point out, if you need any additional help, please consider joining our trading club. You can do that by clicking on the link in the description area, and you'll get a 3-month trial for a flat fee of $60. We look forward to seeing you in the trading club. Back to the video. All right, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time with this because we run out of time, but this is a really good trade. This is a trade I recommend. This is why a lot of these type of trades I call top trades. Kind of, when we send out trade ideas, I highlighted in yellow because I believe this is a trade that you most likely won't have to adjust and you'll have to win on it. And if you do know how to adjust, then you're definitely going to win. But if you don't know how to adjust, we say, well, get out if you're down 400% from what you received. So if you received $100, down 400% is down $400. You exit, you lost $300, not the end of the world, you move on. Okay. All right. So that, by the way, is another thing that we created down the road, because when I first started teaching this to people in 2019, I wouldn't talk about getting out at a percentage level with these trades. I would talk about adjusting. But I learned that the adjusting is hard for people to get right away, and most people don't put in the time they need to learn to adjust. So I'm just trying to cater into us as humans, that some of us, we don't really put in the time we need. And so to avoid people trying to blowing up their accounts, we come up with more rules, more situations where people can put on a trade and not blow up their account.